Hey, let's crack into our warm-up routine and yeah, let the good times roll. So, get into our jog, forward and back, like we normally do. Get the heart rate up. It's a bit of a cold day. So yeah, we've got a solid session of, we've got 6 exercises to go through. So yeah, we get a good pump on from this. So we get a sideways movement, and then we'll go into our normal mobility drills as well. Okay, so onto the floor. So leg back, hands planted inside of my foot here, and I'll drop the elbow inside, try and sink the hips down, and then we'll do a nice rotation around, and then hand will go on the outside of the foot, and there's the stretch for hammies, and slide that front foot back past your thumbs, rise into that lunge position, and a rotation over. Cool, and we'll switch sides. So foot back, hands inside the front foot here, sink the elbow down as far as you can go, try and drop the hips as well, and a rotation, and hand goes on the outside of the foot, do a hamstring stretch, foot comes back past the thumbs, stabilize this, that front leg, hold, and a rotation, back to the start, and then repeat it again. So foot back, hands planted and sink the elbow inside, and sink the hips down in the rotation, round, try and get a little bit further, hand goes on the outside of the foot, hamstring stretch, foot slides back past the thumbs, rise into that, hold, and rotation, and we come back to the other side again, foot back, hands planted, sink the elbow inside in the hips, rotation, hand goes on the outside of the foot, hammy stretch, foot comes back, rise, hold, and rotation. Cool. Righty, from here we go into a knee tuck, onto the chest, going to do a calf raise as well on this leg, onto a lunge, drop your body weight down, keep the torso upright, and repeat on the other side. So high knee tuck, calf raise up, foot goes out, sink the leg down to the lunge. Repeat going back. So high knee tuck, calf raise, foot goes out, well, keep your balance, drop your weight down, and repeat forward. High knee tuck, calf raise, foot out, drop your weight down. Cool, this time we're going to do a squat walk. So, into a squat position, knees tracking with our toes, and go heel to toe forward. Okay, keeping the torsos upright, and then we're going to go backwards, go into a toe to heel movement pattern. Yeah, and try and go as slow as you can. Oh, from here we go into a lateral shuffle. So a wide squat stance, down, this leg's now got to track out. So there's a stretch, loading up this outside leg, transfer weight across to that one, sink the hips back, keep the torso upright. So stretching out, keeping the feet facing forwards, sink the hips backwards, keep the torso upright. And we go back again, sitting down, leg out, feet facing forwards, transfer the weight, and we go again, feet forwards, sink the hips backwards, keep the torso upright. There, cool. Alrighty, this time we're going to do a funny bunny. So a funny bunny on the ground means we're going to bring our hands close together, and we want to try and get the feet going past the hands. Okay, so this is a good hip opener one, and then the hands are going to go wide, and we want to try and bring our feet in through the hands, and repeat that back. So hands close together, feet come wide and past, hands further apart, bring the feet through. So just go there and back one more time. Past, through, past, and through. Cool. We're just going to a walkout. So pivoting your hips back, hands down, and then walking out. Cool, try and tuck your tailbone under you, and walking up, up, go as high as you can, and we'll come back. So pivoting the hips, bring the hands down, walk it out. Okay, go as far as you can, think of tucking tailbone under you, don't sink with your back. Reach as far as you can, bend with your knees, and then come up as high as you can as well. Awesome. From here, well, we'll crack in to the main body of the exercises. You guys should be warmed up now. Yeah, we've got 6 good ones to go through. So yeah, you need a chair for this first one, someone to rest your foot on. So we're going to do a rear elevated single leg squat. So for this one, okay, I put my foot up on the chair there, okay, front leg out. From here, I want to sink my weight down. Knee shouldn't be tracking too far forward, because ideally I want to make sure that I'm getting the even distribution of weight, pushing this foot down, okay, and I'm not loading up chronically through that front knee. Okay, from here, it's a good one for your hip mobility, but also really ideal for single leg loading as well. So, got a foot on, going to drop our body weight down, going to do this 8 times, sink as far as you can, and back up. So there's 1, and back down, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then go right down and 8. Cool. Yep, should get a nice little burn there. A little bit of lactic acid building up. Cool. The first time it'll be a little bit harder than the second time, that's for sure. Okay, and again, set your foot right here. Okay, get this leg about 90 degrees when we're going down, 90-degree angle in there, and back up. Get the torso upright, so go right down, back up. And again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's 8. Cool. Yep, it's a good challenge for you. So move that one out of the way. This time we're going to go into a push-up clap. So for push-up clap, a couple of variations here. Can do one on your knees. Okay, and remember our elbows are coming back at 45 degrees. From here, we wanted to simply try and push your body up as fast as possible. So this is all about power production. A little bit more advanced one would be on the toes. Again, going down, try and tuck your tailbone under you, going down full distance, and then pushing up as fast as you can. And the more advanced version is obviously the push up with the clap. Okay, so we're going to do 6 in total. Want to emphasize the point of full distance down, maximizing power production as fast as possible, out do a clap, and then landing safely. Cool. 3, 2, 1. So go down full distance, and there's 1, and down, 2, cool, 3, and 4, and 5, and 1 more, and 6. Cool. So yeah, even if you struggle with the push up, just try and go as deep as you can and just think of that force production. You know, we're trying to generate fast twitch muscle fibers there, which obviously help with a pop-up. So this one, we're doing a rock back on your back. and then you got to stand up into a jump and a squat landing. Okay, so if you feel like you're going to struggle to get up, well, you can use your hands, roll back, use your hands, then try and generate as much upward momentum as possible into a jump, and then we want to try and stick that landing. So I'll demonstrate one. I'm going to go roll, stick, jump, and then a nice sort of soft landing. So we're going to do that 8 times. Oh. So I'm going to roll back, plant the feet, jump, stick. Oh, and we go again. Roll, jump, 2, roll, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here's 8. Awesome. So from here, we're going to go into an RDL, or second leg Romanian deadlift. So what I mean by that one is, on one leg, we're going to bring the opposite knee up about 90 degrees. We're going to pivot with our hips. So think of when I go over, I drive the hips backwards. When my knees come in line with each other, I then want to drive that leg backwards. Okay? And I want to think of keeping the legs or the hips square. Okay? So when I'm here, pivot over, knees come in line, I push that leg backwards, and I keep that body squared up as well. Now, if you tighten your hips, you may find it hard to try and get your body in a line like that. Just do your best, try and then rotate over the hips around. So we're going to do 8 on each side. So we're up, count at one leg, your finger pushing the bum back, knees come in line, okay, I push that leg backwards, I don't want to arch that up, okay, I keep it dead straight if I can, and then I'm going to come back up, okay, and over, drive the hips back, knees come in line, push the leg backwards, work on that balance on that one leg, back up, yep, and again, over, drive the legs back, up, 3, push, 4, over, push that leg back, 5, finger pushing that leg down to the ground, 6, oh, so 2 more, 7, and 1 more, over, push the leg, there's 8. Cool, so you should feel that maybe a bit in your hamstring. Now we're going to switch sides. So, high with the opposite leg now, driving the hips back, knees come in line, drive the leg backwards, yep, and then come back up. Okay, 1, back, 2, 3, over, there's 4, there's 5, 6, good, so keep working on the balance, finger pushing that foot down, 7, and 1 more, over, drive the leg back, keep the hip square, cool, and there's 8. From here onto ground for an abdominal one, and a good one for the shoulder stability. Just some shoulder taps. Okay, so feet positioning, well, if you go closer together, obviously it's a little bit harder. Further apart will give you more stability. Hands should be relatively close together as well, sort of under like a neckline. And from here, I'm going to opposite shoulder, tap, hand down, opposite shoulder, tap, hand down. I've got to be wary that I don't want to rotate too much through the hips there. Okay, so think of tucking your tailbone under you, keep the core strong, and we're going to rotate. So tap the shoulder, back down, 1, tap, there's 2, we're going to do this 20 times. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 16, 18, 20. Cool. And our last one in the circuit, we're just going to do a forwards and a back jump. Okay, so we're going to jump forwards, so arms behind us. I'm going to throw that forwards, obviously for the momentum generation. Stick the landing, and then again when I'm jumping backwards, I'm going to bring my arms behind me, throw them forwards, jump backwards, and into that soft landing. Okay, so we're just going to do that 6 times. So, into my squat position, jump, stick landing, jumping backwards, throw the arms. Oh, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And one more. 6. Cool. Have a breather. Have a drink. And then from here, we're going to go back to the circuit one more time. So the first one we did was using our chair. So set that up, and it's going to go into that rear elevated split squat. Okay, so one leg out. Yeah, just the top part right there of your foot placed onto the chair or bench, whatever you've got there, and torso upright, and we're going to drive that leg straight down. Okay, we're not loading too much through the knees there, and then back up. So we're going to do 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Switch over. Foot onto the chair. Oh, going to balance. Pushing that foot down. Going to that full split squat. Back up and 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Okay, this time into our push-up clap, or the power push-up. Okay, so remember, you can go into your knees if you want to. Elbows need to come back at 45 trying to push up as fast as you can, the other way onto your toes, down and try to push up as fast as you can, and full version of the actual clap. Okay, so I'm going to do 6 of these, so power production is what we want. So up, and then control the landing. 4, 5, and 6. So the next one was the roll to the get up and the jump. So remember, roll into the backs, put our feet together, yeah, and then we jumped, and then into that nice sort of soft landing. Yep, if you struggle with the roll, yeah, you can place your hands down. Really trying to emphasize that movement of getting up as fast as possible, power production through the legs, and the strength element of that softer landing. Cool, so 8 times, on back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here's 8. All right. From here, we're going to the single leg Rdls, Romanian deadlifts. So that was foot on the ground there. Okay, finger pushing that foot into the ground. Yeah, high, driving the hips kind of backwards. And then when the knees, we pivot our torso over. When the knees come in alignment, I'm going to think of driving that leg straight back, keeping my balance, and then coming back up. Alrighty, so this is 8 on each leg. So high, and pivot the hips back, knees come in line, there go straight backwards, keeping that torso square, back up, over, drive the leg back, up, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, over, drop the legs, and there's 8. Cool, now we're going to switch sides. Pushing the leg down, leg up, drive the hips back, once the knees come aligned, driving that leg straight backwards, keeping that torso square. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, over, and there's 8. Awesome. From here, going back into the ground, we're going to do our shoulder taps. Okay, so Yeah, we can bring our feet relatively close together. Count our hands sort of just under our kind of like a neckline there, and tapping our opposite shoulder for 20 times in total. Okay, so think of tucking your tailbone under you, try to rotate in the hips. So reach 1, 2, 16, 18, 20. Easy. And the last one's for the circuit, whereas the forwards and backwards jump. Okay, so into our squat position, down, remember throwing the arms forward with us. Okay, generate momentum, soft landing, and jumping backwards, throw the arms from back to forwards. Oh. Okay, 6 times. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Last one. And there's 6. Nice work. Have a drink, have a break. Alright, so from here, just going to just a couple of sort of nice mobility ones. Okay, we start off with just a 90-90 rotation. Okay, so tight with the hips, like this one, so going to be 90 degrees with that front leg, about 90 degrees with that back leg. Now if you're tight, yes, you can use the arms to help you with the rotation. Then think of pivoting off the heels. Rotate the legs around and bring your torso around with the leading front leg. Now, if you're not so tight in the hips, I think it's a little bit easier. Well, we go from rotation, right around, rotation. Okay? So, I'm just going to do that 8 times in total. So, here, rotate. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And last ones. Exact. Cool. From here, I'm going to do an internal knee drop. Okay, so bring that knee in, back up, back up. So you see this leg, I try and keep that foot planted, and I do my best to try and bring that knee in as low as I can possible, while also keeping my torso straight on. Okay, just going to do 3 more on each side. 1, 2, and there's 3. Excellent. And from here, we're going to now thread the needle. So, reaching that arm right through, reach, and last rotation. Up and again, reach right through, and rotation. So remember, keeping those hips square, we're not rotating at the side. Thread through, rotation up, and again, rotate through, and up. Let's go again. The other side, reach through, try and get a little bit further. Rotate to the middle of your back, reach through, rotate, and again, reach, rotate, reach, rotate. Cool. And the last one we'll do is just a nice sort of glute one. We'll pivot over this front leg. We'll hold that stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll come out and we'll switch sides. So rotate the feet over, square the torso up, over that front knee, going down as low as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come back out, repeat on the other side. So pivoting over, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out, switching, pivoting over, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Cool. That would do, you guys. It's a good little half an hour session.